Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Friday! You've made it! It has been a very long week, but also a fun week. First of all, I played Call of Duty last night with the boys. Shout out to Divinity and Blaze. That was so much fun, dude. I haven't had that much fun on a video game in a very long time. The zombies mode is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people don't like it, but for some reason, it was just so much fun for us. So, yeah, tons of fun playing that last night. But let's get on to the news, especially the free code. Calm down. I got your free code. You probably won't even like this free code. But basically, to honor all of those who have served their country, we're giving away the new banner of Remembrance Housing item for Veterans Day. They do this all the time, all the year, which is nice. From now until Thursday, November 30th, 11:59 p.m. U.S. Central Time. So all the way to November 30th is when this code will be active. So redeem this code now so that you can claim it. You can use the code Veterans Day 2023 to get your free housing item in both Wizard101 and Pirate101. So, there you go. You guys like free stuff? You guys like free codes? There's your free code. And I gotta say, the banner looks amazing. I'm actually considering donating it to the guild because I might put this in the guild house because it looks gorgeous. I always love when they do the Veterans Day remembrance stuff. It's really nice. So, again, make sure you check that out. And, yeah, never forget. And then all the way over here, pretty much kind of recapping everything we said from yesterday. In yesterday's news, we kind of like covered everything. All the bundles, all the crown shop, even the big test realm or Wallaroo news. Don't worry, it's not spoilers. Calm down, okay? Calm down. It was basically just announcing that some of the gear, it's gonna be locked behind this side content, and a lot of people, or at least some people, thought I wasn't feeling okay when I made the video yesterday, but don't worry, guys, especially in extra credit, I am fine. Literally, I just didn't want to have this conversation about this whole test realm thing, and mainly the thing about this side dungeon, because just like anything that happens with Wizard101, there's always going to be controversy and discussions. And during that time, I was kind of waiting for Call of Duty to release, and I just didn't feel like making a 50-minute video talking about this. If you want my main opinion on this, here it is. I think it's stupid. There, you got my main opinion. The reason I think it's stupid because, well, primarily, you're not really going to be able to farm any loot, right? You have to wait until this level 170 quote-unquote nightmare dungeon is released, whatever that is, and that will basically be where the main loot is going to be. And we can read it right here for anybody that missed it out in the basically the last video that we did. Basically, the level 170 Dream Reaver hoods, the armor, the boots, and the boomerangs will instead drop from a specialized dungeon called the Nightmare, which is going to be coming out early next year, 2024, right? So, basically in Wallaroo, you can get the Athame, the deck, the ring, and the amulets, right? But for the Dream stuff, which is, I guess, the best gear or whatever it is, you have to wait all the way until this Nightmare dungeon releases. So, I don't know, it just kind of like, you know, I don't know, it wasn't in the update notes or anything like that. It just seemed like, I don't know, it's just gonna feel like a weird final boss battle to do, especially if it's not dropping the best quality gear. And you also have to imagine, and this was another conversation I didn't want to have, is the whole stat cap limitations and stuff like that. If you guys don't know, whenever you're doing advanced content such as raids, which is a really good example, it basically has stat cat limitations, not cat, but caps. But basically, when you're gonna be a level 170, your whole thing is gonna be a jumbled up mess. It's gonna be weird, especially when you don't have the best level 170 gear. You know, it's all over the place. There's also been talks about the Azteca raid and how the Azteca raid gear should be upgraded, or what it's gonna be like. And I saw one of the main complaints, I think Alman made a video about it, talking about, you know, if you want to like craft or upgrade any of the Hun Hao gear, you actually have to go in the raid yourself, and you have to beat the raid, you know, have to defeat the bosses, and that's when the whole like crafting vendor like spawned in, or something weird like that. It's a very bizarre game choice, especially when you go over to the nullity, right? When the Dragonspire raid came out, we didn't have to like go to a crafter at the end of the dungeon or the end of the raid, right? It was always there at the guild house where we could upgrade our items and stuff like that. Honestly, literally everything from the Dragonspire raid was perfect, and then the Azteca raid basically just did like the complete opposite. So yeah, that's another conversation I don't feel like going into, just because I just don't care about it, you know? I don't really care about having these conversations because it's just not worth the time and energy. I still love the game, but some of these problems I just kind of get overwhelmed. I'm just like, okay, well, you know, that's a story for another year. You know, figure it out yourself, and until then, I'll be playing zombies. Alright, man. Anyway, going off over here. See, now you guys know why I don't go on these tangents. This is why. Like, this is exactly why. You're proving my point. Anyway, Test Realm got an additional patch notes. Calm down. I'm not showing you the final boss. Relax. Just calm down, alright? The spoiler wall was lifted, blah, blah, blah. You already know that. Combat for Wallaroo has actually been interesting, because it looks like the mobs have been buffed. Their health has been increased. They revised the street mob deck, some changes to the street mob variant locations, elite and boss mobs, etc., etc. So it looks like Wallaroo's been kind of a buff, because a lot of people, especially me, we're saying it's kind of easy. You can basically just do the new AoE and basically hit on the first round. So, you know, definitely cool to see that it's getting buffed. Of course, there's going to be people that complain that is a little bit too hard. But again, when you try to meet a middle ground, you really can't find a solution to every single problem, right? There have been several elite stats correctly adjusted, several cheat changes, and then I think there was something about challenge mode in here, which I know a lot of people are not gonna like. Where was it? I don't think I can find it. There was something about challenge mode to specific dungeon. Yep, I found it. Over here. Challenge mode is added to Freddy Croker and a boss behind the spoiler wall. So, yeah, challenge mode, again, is another conversation we will not go into, because I don't feel like it. And I don't feel like passing the 10-minute mark just rambling, right? That is a conversation, again, for another year. But if you don't know, challenge mode, it handicaps you. You can't use enchants. You can't do this, blah, 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 blah. It's a whole thing. I don't got time for that, and I'm sure you guys also don't got time for that. We'll definitely see a lot of people angry about some of the challenge mode stuff. It's just not fun, man. That's all I'm gonna say. When this does release, and like I said, it's not gonna be fun for a lot of people. I mean it. It's gonna be rough for some of y'all out there, but for me, honestly, for this whole entire Wallaroo update, I'm literally just going to be farming jewels. Like, there's no reason to really farm for the gear, especially if we're getting this side dungeon, the nightmare, whatever it is. I'm definitely going to be farming the jewels, because the jewels are amazing. I'm really hoping that the jewels make it into this live realm and stuff like that, but overall, that's pretty much it. And then lastly, I gotta show you this amazing, gorgeous new intro, which I believe is on Test Run, and this is kind of like a revamp. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you guys need to see it. This is gonna be the perfect segue to end the video. As you can see here, this is what it looks like. Hopefully, if my computer's not lagging. And look how pretty it looks. Look at that. Look how bright it is. Like, I love it. It's actually more detailed. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, hopefully you guys enjoy that. I believe this will be coming in the live room because it's in test room, so I think that will definitely be coming in the live room whenever this update releases. But personally, for me, I'm excited for Wallaroo. Sadly, we passed 10 minutes, you know, sadly, but it's all cool. It's Friday. We're having a good time. And hopefully you guys are having a wonderful weekend. It is double pet XP. So if you gotta level up any raid pets, do it now. That goes out to all my raiders out there. Level up all your pets. Do it now. It's double pet XP. So until then, I will see you guys later. And yes, guys, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm literally fine. Literally nothing happened in yesterday's video. As a matter of fact, we mentioned a bunch of stuff yesterday. Every bundle, every pack, every crown shop item, we talked about it all. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just going to be playing Call of Duty while we wait for the test room to become a live realm. Because like I said, I'm excited for Wallaroo. Definitely can't wait to try out the new spells. Not too impressed with the new gear. I'm probably not going to farm it. It just doesn't seem no need to do it. We have a raid scheduled today for Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. If you want to learn how to join raids or guilds or whatever it is, you can join my Discord and all that fun stuff. Should be fun. Or if you just want to watch the raid, it's also pretty fun. But gonna be doing that. Hopefully we get one win. We'll see what happens. And yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Make sure to redeem that free code and all that stuff. And yeah, peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day.